What your favorite Helluvaboss song says about you according to a hella addicted psychology major, part 8. I said I wanted to wait until the full moon episode came out to do this song, so I had all the context, and it did, and I do. So let's just hop on this pain train together and analyze what Look My Way says about you. Hello, my little Stolitz shippers. How you doing after recent events? You okay? You have someone to talk to? Do you have a pillow to hug? Because you're not doing well. I see you. Because camp 1 of people who love this song are those who ship Stolitz and Blitz. You like the hurt comfort. You want to see them overcome all the pain that they have individually been through and find some damn happiness together. You have been here from episode 1, cheering them on, falling so in love with them, and you acknowledge that it is an unhealthy dynamic. They both have problems. I'm curious where you fall in the argument of the full moon episode, if you're on Stolitz's side or Blitz's side, or if you're one of those people who realize that they are both immensely hurt. I'm going to do a different series about what your favorite ship says about you. That's coming soon, so I'll save more of it for there. But most likely you're on Stolitz's side if you love this song. You just want to see that bird boy happy. You want to see him in a good relationship. You wanted Blitz to come and say, "Thank you for giving this to me. I choose to stay with you." And that's an interesting thing, isn't it? Having someone choose to stay with you? Because sliding into camp 2, hello, my anxious attachment style babies. How are you? If you don't know what that means, don't worry, I'm going to tell you, but I have a feeling most of you do. You are the person in the relationship that if there is any source of conflict, you need to sit down and talk about it. Because if someone is avoidant and they leave and they stonewall and they don't talk to you anymore, you are going insane. The worst thing in your life when you're in a relationship is silence. When there has been an upset, if the person would just sit down and talk about it, you guys could figure it out. But when they leave and they just say, "I need some space," oh dear God, that is the worst. I need space. We need to talk. Or, I just feel like I can't be around you right now. I am sorry if I just triggered you with those phrases, but man, do you feel them deep inside. You were so badly just wanting that person to sit down, talk about what you need to talk about, and move on from the issue. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't work that way. They will give you the silent treatment. They'll say that they need a break, and it's okay for someone to say that. It's okay for someone to be like, "I'm not in a good place to talk about this right now, so we need to put this on pause and we'll come back." What would make it better is if they put a time limit on it. If they say, "I need to go take a break, but let's talk about this in like 30 minutes when we both have had some time." Doesn't that feel so much better than the arbitrary waiting game, never knowing if this is the moment because you sincerely believe that no one wants to stay with you. No one will look your way and choose you first. That is just unheard of for you. You're most likely in a relationship where you feel like you don't actually deserve the person that you're with. And that's just not true, sweetheart. You are the prize. They're the prize too, but you are your own prize, and anyone is lucky to be with you. Sliding into our Camp 3 folk. I am sorry. I'm sorry for the loss that you feel. All joking aside, all fun video aside, this is a song for people who have lost someone. This is a song for people who are grieving. And that doesn't necessarily mean that someone has died. That means that a relationship has ended, a friendship has ended, an opportunity, just wanting so badly to have one more moment, one more conversation, some way to look back and change things, to change the outcome. How badly would you give anything that you had? How quickly, rather, would you give whatever you had to just have one more moment, to have that person look your way and give you a chance to say all the things you never got to say, whether that's an apology, whether that's letting someone know how much you love them, Whether that's your anger, your resentment, wanting someone to look your way so you can have that closure that you never had, that you deserve to have. How long have you been walking around with that? The desire for closure is real and it's normal. It's okay to want closure. It's okay to want what you have been denied. And if you are not in a position to get that, if it's just impossible for whatever reason, there's different things you can try. You could take out a chair and pretend that that person is sitting there and say all the things that you need to say. You can write down what you need to say. You can send a letter, even if it doesn't go anywhere. You can leave it in the comment section. Whatever it is that you have been desperately needing to say, it's yours to say. It's okay to want that closure and to have that person look your way. And whatever it is that you have been grieving, it's okay to grieve. My favorite saying about grief is that grief is love with no place left to go. Whether that is losing someone forever, or a relationship that ended, or one that never even began. Just that person that you love so much that if they would just give you the time of day, you know it would be wonderful. How badly you want someone to look your way and to explain and to make things good again. That is so hard. That is so frustrating. And I'm sorry. But you matter. And I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad that you keep on trying. And I can't wait to see what you're going to do, sweetheart. I'll see you in the next bars. Stay classy, my darlings.